Hey, first graders. It's the first time I'm doing a screen recording for your lesson today. And the lesson is going to be, again, on completing a graphic organizer to write some good sentences. But I also want to take it a step further and use it as an editing tool. And I will show you as I go along what that looks like. So today I am going to write about cleaning my basement this weekend. So first I need to go in and be able to edit. So I can get my writing tools here and mark up. Okay. And here we go. All right. So we are going to write about cleaning my basement this weekend. And I cleaned it with my husband, Mr. Davis, and it was extremely messy. So let's go through it step by step to fill in our boxes. So of course the who is we'll just say Mr. Oh, a little bit of a eraser here, Mr. Davis, and I, because I did help and did a lot of work. What did we do? We cleaned. Cleaned is my verb. And we did this on Saturday and Sunday, so that's in the past. That already happened. So we're going to use that cleaned, that ed, to show that it already happened. And what did we clean? Where were we in the house? We were in my basement. Gotta go over into this box. Sorry, guys. And then why? Why did we have to clean my basement? Because it was, we'll say it was messy. And my good old punctuation, we're going to do lots of telling sentences, so that doesn't really look like a period, so but it's a period. Okay. Let's see here. Great. So now we have my who, my what, my where, and my why, and what punctuation I'm going to use for my sentences. So now I'm going to change it up a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So I'm going to write this out, follow along, look and see if you can catch anything right away. If not, we're going to go back and edit together. So I'm going to start my sentence off by telling you who. So where's my writing tool? Where'd it go? Yep. Nope, it doesn't like that tool, I guess. There we go. Mr. That's how you spell Mr. You abbreviate it. Davis. And I, because we got to put both of us, got my who. Now I'm going to go to my what. Mr. Davis and I cleaned got the what. What did we clean? What did we clean and where? Well, that kind of goes together. So Mr. Davis and I cleaned. We'll put our basement. And I'm going to tell you what day, too. That's just an extra detail. Our basement on Saturday. I want to try to fit that in there. Saturday. Okay. Got my why. My where. Sorry. Next is the why. Why did we have to clean this basement? Well, gosh, I would just put it was messy. It's kind of a boring detail, but let's see if I can jazz it up a little bit. It was so messy. Okay. We wanted to organize it. Organize it. I could add one more detail. So we got the why, one more detail, just to kind of tell my reader I am done, but I also want to share another detail for you. We wanted to organize it. We found many many, we'll put old things. Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right, here is my sentence. Let's see. I'm not sure what that tool is, but it's always fun to explore and use different things to find out what you're doing here. I see a text feature you guys could maybe type. Okay. Let's see if I can move this around. Here we go. Mr. Davis and I cleaned our basement on Saturday. It was so messy. We wanted to organize it. We found many old things. Okay. That's my sentences, I should say. Now, it is time to be the best and the brightest. Hold on, I got to get rid of that. Delete. I want to delete it. Let's see. Nope, I want... Oh, no. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now, we are going to edit. And we are going to be sentence cops. Okay, so C is that capitalization. So already I see right at the beginning of my sentence, my first sentence, I see Mr. It's the start of my sentence, and I don't see a capital M. So that is a big no-no. Davis, though. Davis is our last name. It's a proper noun, and it is capitalized, so guess what? That is correct. Mr. Davis and I. Oh, no, I. When I stands alone, it needs to be capitalized. So I will have to fix that. Cleaned our basement. Why is basement capitalized? I really don't think it's a proper noun, because if I say the basement, do I know which basement? Does it tell me where? So it's not a proper noun. So that does not need to be capitalized. On Saturday. Saturday is the day of a week. That is really important. So that should be a capital S. So that is going to have to be fixed as well. Continuing on, it was so messy. What's wrong here? It is fine. Anything else? I see so. So's not a proper noun or anything fancy, so that needs to be fixed. We wanted to organize it. That looks good. Proper capitalization. We found many old things. Again, looking good. All right. So cops, we have found to be done. Okay. Next, O is organization. And, it's really about, does it make sense? I feel like I've read this enough times that it does make sense to me. I don't really need to fix that. I also see that I have finger spaces in between my words, and I just kind of check that for you by drawing a line in between my words. It's so very important, so we can make sure our words do not run together. Like that, that, and that. And again, this is tough because it's a small space to write, and we just have to do our best. All right, so now cops is done. That P for punctuation, I said I was going to use periods. Let's see if I did that. I'm going to change to that. I'm going to change. See if I can get this to work. All right. Mr. Davis and I cleaned our basement on Saturday. Well, I kind of ran out of room over there, but I don't see any punctuation. I do need punctuation. And I do need that period, definitely. So I would have to fix that. It was so messy. It was so messy? Am I asking you something or telling you something? I am not really asking you anything, I'm telling you, so that would also have to be fixed. No question mark, just a period. Then we have, we wanted to organize it, and I do see that tiny little period. And we found many old things. I added an exclamation point. That was very exciting for us to find these old things, so I'm going to keep the exclamation point. So now P for periods and punctuation are complete. Last thing is our spelling. And I know I spelled all my words correctly, but I want you guys to get in the habit of rereading, looking at your words carefully, tapping out words to sound them out, using your quick words notebook. These are all things to be able to check that off and know that you spelled all your words correctly. So now it is your turn, guys. You can take your graphic organizer, take a picture of it, and you can fill it in. I know some of you have already done this last week, and you did a great job marking it up. You could mark it up like me. You could talk it through with me, or you could just also screen record if you can do that. That is, if you don't know how to do that, actually, I can walk you through it. Just let me know what kind of help you need with that, like I'm doing with my screen recording, and we'll go from there. So I hope you found this helpful, and we'll just keep on working on that writing. Can't wait to read your sentences. Thanks, first graders.